Alright, today I'm up here in Ebensburg, Pennsylvania on the Ghost Town Trail. This is about mile 31 of the Ghost Town Trail, the main branch. I'm going to show you the 5K course. It's a pretty standard course for up here. There's probably about 5 or 6 different races that go on throughout the year for different causes. They use this section. It's all the same except for a couple feet here or there, like from the start finish. It's just a typical out and back. So we're gonna head out. I'm in the parking lot right now, swinging around. This is your trailhead parking. Got a lot down there too. Your Young People's Community Center straight ahead. Again, this is like mile 31, the Ghost Town Trail. Head over to the Pavillion. Alright, the Pavillion on the left-hand side here. Well, we'll just use this Ebensburg sign. We'll just call this the start line for the most part. Most of the races start right in here within 20 feet. The start and finish is the same spot because it's a straight out and back, as I said. This section actually gets used a lot because it's up in Ebensburg and the population's a little bit more heavier than say like Blacklick or Neiltown or whatnot. So it's a lot more accessible to more people. Got some ball fields to your right hand side. Alright, so there's one intersection on the course. It's coming up right here. They always have somebody stopping traffic. Well, for the most part. Usually the gate stays closed too, so you do have to go around it. It's relatively flat. Again, I use the word relative. We are heading into the sun right now, so I'm not sure how great the video is going to be, but we'll see when we get home. Right. Alright, so on your left hand side is mile 31. So the start and finish line is actually 31 and a half. And we're coming up on a half mile now. We got 35 feet of gain, no downhill. Does feel like I'm going down, so the GPS might be off again, since I hurried up and started it without really getting a good signal. There's really not too much to see on this 1.5 miles. Again, it's rail trail, so it's always hit and miss. All right, we're coming up on 1 mile. We have 31 feet of gain, 11 feet down. We're gonna go out 1.55 and turn around. Since that'll give us a good 5K. You always make sure you wave the people on the trail, because again, it's Ghost Town Trail. If you haven't heard me say before, it's pretty friendly. Got an overpass coming up. I believe that's 422 above us. I always get it confused when I'm underneath it. Might just be 22. Don't yell at me if I'm wrong. No, on the right hand side here. Let's see if I can't turn it. There's actually a new section of Ghost Town. Couple miles so far until they loop it around and connect it down to the Rexus and Stodge. There's mile 30 marker. So we're at 1.5 miles right now. So depending on actually where the race starts, where I showed you is where the turn's gonna be. I'm at 155 now. We'll make a turn because that'll give us an even 5K. There's this little black pipe and stuff that's going over the right down there. You'll see it. I'm gonna call that the 155 5K turnaround. Again, it's gonna be give or take maybe 20-30 feet, but all the courses that start up here pretty much have the same start. So at 155 we have 31 feet up, 40 feet down. Now I will say this, on the way out, if you're doing the 5K, it's always going to feel like you're running downhill, even though there's some gain. And on the way back, you're going to feel like you're running uphill the whole time. That's just the way it is. I've run this numerous times, this whole trail and whatnot. The races itself are throughout the year, so different times of the year. They're not like back to back or anything. I know there's one this Saturday, or no, Sunday, this Sunday. That's why I wanted to come out and video it before it happens. It's a good course for a PR if you want to come and hit it up. Definitely feel it's harder biking back now. Alright, we're coming up on mile 2. I got 66 feet of gain, 40 feet down. Got a nice long straight stretch here. Remember, since it's an out and back, when you hit that turn, you know, if you have somebody in mind that you want to beat or catch, double the time as you go around the turn. So if you have a lead on somebody, you know, look at your watch, see what the time says, and then when you pass them heading out, times at times 2, and you'll be able to figure out how much time you have for a lead. Or if you're going to try to catch somebody, do the reverse. When they pass you, times at times 2 till you hit the corner, and you'll get your time how much you got to catch up. It's always a nice little trick to see where you stand if you're trying to go for placement. What's nice about the 5Ks, you know, the multiple ones on the course, since they're all basically the same, is it's a good judgment for your fitness. So maybe you were slacking, you come out and do it again for a different cause. You say, oh, maybe I need to pick it up a little bit. Or maybe you were working really hard, you come out and do one, you see that your training paid off. So that's always nice to use as a judgment. All right, we're at 2:06 into the race. I have 106 up, 40 feet down. Again, I think the GPS was off today because I didn't get a good signal before I started. A little rocky underneath that little bridge. All right, we got 3 tenths left, so hopefully you already made your moves or planning your moves, because once you hit this intersection, you got like looks like it's gonna be 2 tenths left. So if you're gonna kick at this intersection, actually that's what I would do if I was racing it and I was gonna beat somebody, if I was going for time right at this intersection with 2 tenths left. I just turn the jets on, see what I can do, red line it the rest of the way, because you're at the finish line in like a minute. But take into account, in case the race you're doing doesn't have somebody there stopping traffic, you might have to watch for it. Alright. Alright, we're coming in. I got 3.12. Got 123 feet of gain, 40 feet down. So GPS wasn't really strong for that. But again, this Pavillion is going to be where your start and finish typically is. That's your typical Ebensburg Ghost Town Trail 5K course, if anybody asked you.